Greetings from the Marine Corps Heritage Foundation. I'm standing in front of the first Marine tank to cross the berm into Kuwait at the beginning of Operation Desert Storm. It's part of the new galleries, still under construction, that will showcase Marine Corps history from the end of Vietnam War through the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. There's still a lot of work to be done before the museum expects to open these galleries to the public in 2024 or 2025, but visitors can watch the progress of construction from a balcony that is open now. This has been a busy and exciting year for us at the Foundation. Throughout 2022, we honored the history and celebrated the legacy of our Marine Corps through a variety of programs and events at the National Museum of the Marine Corps and beyond its walls. Supporters like you made it all possible. Thank you. We could not do it without your support. The museum continues to be a tremendous educational resource for students of all ages, and we're extremely proud of the education programs we support. The Foundation provides 2 full-time public school teachers who teach classes and make it easier for schools to access the museum's resources. Thousands of students took part in educational programming, both here at the museum and in classrooms across the country last year. In February, 6 high school musicians competed in the Student Concerto competition, hosted each year by the President's own United States Marine Band, with scholarships provided by the Foundation. Henry Ozenfant, a violinist, took first place and returned in spring to perform as a guest soloist in concert with the President's own. We also recognized 18 school children in the museum's 4th annual student art competition, and their works are on display in the museum. In April, our annual awards ceremony was held in person at the museum for the first time since 2019. We honored 19 individuals for their exemplary work in advancing and preserving Marine Corps history, traditions, and culture, and presented awards for leadership to former Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice and the Vice Chairman of our Foundation's board, Mr. Paul Kausbeek. Our summer concert series returned to the museum featuring ensembles from the Navy and Marine Corps bands, including the Commandant's own Drum and Bugle Corps and the President's own Marine Corps Band. The world-famous Budweiser Clydesdales packed the parking lot in September with one of the largest crowds we've seen in years. The museum is the perfect location for reunions, and we hosted many of them last year. We had reunions of Iwo Jima veterans and their families, Chosin veterans and their families, a basic school class from the Vietnam War, and a rifle company from Operation Iraqi Freedom, just to name a few. Throughout the year, the Foundation's events team managed over 300 private events, including weddings, promotions, retirements, and other celebrations in the museum, Semper Fidelis Memorial Chapel, and the Medal of Honor Theater. The Foundation further enhanced the visitor experience with special featured movies in our giant screen certified Medal of Honor Theater, a new and improved laser rifle range, and new menus and specials in Tun Tavern and Devil Dog Diner. Beyond the museum's walls, our staff installed over 1,400 new commemorative bricks and 2 plaques in Semper Fidelis Memorial Park on the grounds adjacent to the museum. We're also hard at work expanding the park to add over a half-mile of additional pathways to allow space for more bricks, more monuments, and more rally point locations. And for those that can't make it to Quantico, the Foundation has sponsored a traveling art exhibit of combat art from the museum's collection. In 2022, the exhibit was on display at the St. George Art Museum in St. George, Utah, and the National Museum of the United States Air Force in Dayton, Ohio. This year, final stops are planned at the Turtle Bay Exploration Park in Redding, California, and the George H.W. Bush Presidential Library and Museum in College Station, Texas. And early this year, we will roll out a new virtual tour of the museum that you just have to see. This online tour will allow you to walk each gallery and view artifacts up close. It features a searchable collections database, an exciting resource for our students, Marines, and family members. None of this important work would be possible without the generous support and steadfast dedication of you, our donors. Every gift helps us to tell the proud history of our Corps, preserve the legacies of all Marines, and honor the sacrifices that these brave men and women have made to protect our nation. Thank you. Being a part of the great work your Foundation continues to do is its own reward, but to witness the steadfast dedication to our Marines by supporters like you is an honor. I look forward to what we'll accomplish together in 2023. Semper Fidelis, and thank you.